Why, hello there everybody, welcome back to yet another video, and well, what are we looking at today? Today we're taking a look at Elite Dangerous. What is Elite Dangerous? Essentially, how can I put this? It's like Euro Truck Simulator if you also throw in mercenary work, black markets, stealing, and just general space trucking in space. That's basically all it is. It's a great game though, even if it is a huge time killer. Alright, so how do you actually go ahead and start doing stuff in, Elite Dangerous? Well, of course, all across the galaxy there are various starports in which you can go ahead and stop yourself on, stop your ship at, and go and do various things, whether it be trading, going through mission selections, stuff like this, where you can go ahead and decide what you want to be. Whether you want to be, I don't know, essentially a overqualified mailman, a courier, or something else. It's all up to you. Currently we're at Levi Montalcini Terminal. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to a nearby planet to go ahead and drop off a bit of a load.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Or does that come later? I'm not quite sure. There's a lot that goes on in this game. But yeah. Also, new thing, I want to know what you think in the comments. This is the first... Oh. Yeah, this will be the first video that you'll be hearing. I got a new microphone. I have now switched from my Audio-Technica AT2020 to a Shure SM7B. So I hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, well, tough, because I'm not switching back. If you do like it, let me know how it sounds. Hopefully it should have a very nice, rich sound. And I was wrong. It wasn't a planet. The planet does come later. First, we're going to White Enterprise, a rather nice starport just around the surface, well, just around in orbit of a planet that I have got no idea what the name is. But what do you know? It is what it is. I do like this game. Like, granted, there are a couple of things that you could complain about it. The fact that, much like Euro Truck Simulator, it is literally an absolute ton of driving to and from. But on the other hand, you still have the factor of, hey, it's in space, and it's pretty, and it's surprisingly good at killing time. Like, playing this game, just throw a couple of tunes on in the background, you can kill absolute hours with it. It's a huge time sink, and it's kind of one of the things I love it for. Like, obviously, there are going to be better games, but what a game is designed to be and what it really is two different things. And this one, I'd say, is really designed to be, and what it really is just a huge time sink for people that just, want to go ahead and play Euro Truck Simulator, but in space. They actually say it's Euro Truck Simulator, except it takes your breath away. And yes, I know that was a terrible joke. But anyway, here we are on the starport. What happens on every starport, as you may see, there are an absolute ton of landing pads. And it is up to you to make sure that you land on the correct one, because there are fines. And trust me, the people that run these starports, well, they're little fascists. I'm not gonna lie. I hate them. You do even the slightest misstep and they will find any excuse to fine you. But hey, you do what you do, and excuse the fact that I can't land for hell. Come on. There we go. Alright, we have landed after smashing into the landing pad repeatedly. And time to go ahead and do what I came here to do. Now, see, what we're going to do here is we're going to do something I actually hadn't tried before now, which is buying and selling from the trading market. So just going to scroll through a few things, see what kind of stuff it is to buy. It's like, here, survival equipment. Ooh, that looks kind of interesting. But then you've also got the point of, you've only got so much storage, and therefore you probably want to make sure that, the stuff that you have, you can actually, one, store in your cargo hold, and two, you can actually sell for somewhere for an actual profit, because obviously you can't just sell one of them, you've got to sell several hundred of them. So you could make the argument that loads of a small thing are better, but you're only allowed to fit so much into your storage hold. So what I will end up picking is Uranites, because it's moderately expensive. Not really. It's fairly cheap, but the price is fairly high, which means that we can go ahead and sell that very quickly. But also, in the same star system, in fact, the planet that we're orbiting, in fact, it's got a nice refinery, so we can literally just pick up these, go to the refinery, pick up something much more expensive there,
Cargo
and make
hold
hopefully
at
a
maximum
healthy
capacity.
profit. One mistake that I keep making in this game. You'd imagine that to get out of a menu would be escape. No, it's always the exit button. You have to hit exit, otherwise it'll just be like, nah man, you're still in the menu. It sucks. But hey, quality of life things, they are what they are. So, let's just go ahead and see if there's any jobs that we can take up whilst we're here. Because, you know, you might as well. You've stopped off at Starport. Why not get a load of stuff pointed and done? But since there's nothing for now, we're going to go ahead and, well, turn ourselves around, take off from the White Enterprise, and go to the nearby, well, refinery, and drop off a load of uranite, which I'm assuming is basically uranium, but it's a fancy ore name for it. Because, you know, logic dictates, right? And carefully go out here so, you know, the police doesn't get annoyed, like always.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, we can get the hell out of here. Alright then, so where is our target? Okay, so we're going to Ricardo Works. Like I said, the nearby planet, so we'll just go ahead and jump out of here and get, hopefully, a bit closer. Getting after a not so interesting way in. I didn't crash into anything. I didn't run into anybody that tried to go ahead and jump me for the fact that I've got a load of resources on board. Well, what you know, we arrive at Ricardo Works without too much issues.
This port is under independent control. Submit a request before docking. Approval granted. Please make your way to landing pad.
Alright, and they gave us approval, so we can go ahead and land at, well, any one of the landing pads. Well, as long as it's landing pad number 17, because, you know, you have to land at the right landing pad. I know that I shouldn't be annoyed, and I know that, of course, this happens in real life, but it's really annoying when you just want to land, but no, you have to wait for that one landing pad, because it's just that one dude that's just taking forever. Even though there's 4 different landing pads you could take, you have to take your one, which is currently landing pad 17, which, hey, what you know, it kind of fits with who we are, so meh, we'll take it this time. Just go ahead and slowly drift over, try and make sure we don't crash into anything, line ourselves up the correct way, because you can only land on these places looking a certain direction. And it's generally in the direction of the tower. As you can see, there's a little control tower right next to it. And carefully smash. Oh, come on. We're not that far off it. Why do you not let us dock a little bit far off? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and refuel, done that, drop off all this uranite, buy a load of stuff, and hopefully sell it off. What are we going to buy? Don't know. But what we are going to do is get rid of this uranite. Ooh, 6,000 credit profit. Feels kind of terrible considering how long that took, like 5 minutes? 6,000 credits when some missions can take 5 minutes and you get like 10,000 just for completing? Potentially more? Let's see, what's expensive? What's really expensive? Let's see, hydrogen, explosives, liquid oxygen, nerve agents. These are not the kind of things you probably want to be taking to a starport without, you know, a license. What else have we got? Military grade fabrics. So I'm assuming this place really loves military stuff or something by the amount that seems to be sitting around here. What else we got? Thorium. It might be a bit difficult to tell. What else could we possibly buy? Yeah, all these light years away. Let's pass on taking thorium. Lanthanum, silver. So we're also looking on the right to make sure that the places where we can sell this, you know, in... Aha! Gold! Perfect! Just drop it off at the White Enterprise, pick up some missions, because I'm not doing this a million times on second thought. I might be able to do this if I had, you know, a decent-sized ship, but I'm literally only using, Cobra, which is honestly not a huge ship. It's a very nice ship, don't get me wrong, I love flying it, it's just... It's not the kind of thing you want to be doing, you know, cargo work with, because you've got a very limited cargo hold.
Ship disengaged. Please leave when ready.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay. And get retracted, and we can hopefully take off and get back to the White Enterprise. It's kind of a nice name, that, isn't it? The White Enterprise. Even if it sounds a little bit dodgy. Let's just cut it to the Enterprise. Okay. Just go ahead and line ourselves up, empty our cargo bay, and hopefully pick up a couple of missions or something.
Confirmed contact. Commence power down. You are most welcome, Commander.
Oh, a White Enterprise. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, commodities market, sell everything that we got ahead suggested, go onto the mission board, and actually go ahead and scout out a load of missions that we can actually potentially do. Now, originally what my plan was is to, well, simply just pick a load of missions that are relevant to me and going in a certain direction, but then I realised that there's not much that do that, so instead, what we are instead going to do is, well, we're going to take off a huge undertaking of, well, several missions in different sectors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 or 8 different areas that we have to go to. It's going to be a blast. And plus, you know, it drags out the runtime, and we've still got half a video to go. Might as well go ahead and show off what this game's really about, because so far I've only gone to and from, you know, a couple of small places, so, you know, bugger it. Let's go for a fly. Right, back, exits, let's hit that launch button, and let's head to our first destination. As you can probably tell, I'm not going to be, you know, doing this in real time, because if I did, oh boy, this would take literally years. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, speed up massively any time that we're travelling from a place. So if we're travelling from a starport to another starport, I'm just going to speed it up massively. To something like 5,000%, you know. Just a small speed up, so you know. You don't have to sit around for 10, 15 minutes. Because generally that's how long it will take, about 10, 15 minutes per place. Just need to go ahead and charge our frameshift drive.
Station restrictions. This is traffic operations. Signing off.
Ready to engage.
And we got to go ahead and line up our target. Now you've seen the bottom left, just next to the, well, little thing that looks like a diagram of the solar system that we're in. That's our little target reticle. I'm not sure what the actual name of it is, but it's essentially the thing that you use to align yourself so you know where your target is. It's kind of useful. It's a good little compass / gimbal thing, and that's what we need to use to go ahead and travel everywhere. As you can see, after travelling past 3 stars, and all the way across the star system by about 14,000 light seconds, we arrive at destination number 1, Saunders City. A nice little civilian outpost in the sector of somewhere, because I've got no idea what this sector is called. Don't even go ahead and getting testy about, oh, how do you not know these sectors? There's like 1,000,001 planets. There's like at least a few hundred star systems. I ain't gonna remember much. I might remember a couple of places that I visit frequently. But for the most part, hell no about me remembering these places. There's enough of them. Seriously, there's enough in here to actually take an eternity to, you know, scout out completely. But anyway, went ahead and finished this mission at Saunders City. We can go ahead and get out of here and head on to the next place.
Ship released.
Just
Engines
go ahead and
engaged.
set ourselves to fly straight away from the station. Go ahead and pre-line ourselves up with our next destination, which is Olaf, and then we can start travelling on beyond there. Rushiway, a name I'm not going to pronounce, Kolars, LP, and then Balmung. Finally meeting our destination, which is Lindok in Balmung. Now I know this because I managed to read it quick enough before, you know, we just completely flashed past it.
Please regulate your speed and accommodate oncoming traffic.
Okay, landing pad 31, that's right in front of us, so we're just going to slow down, align ourselves to the landing pad, and
gear
land
deployed.
probably like a ton of bricks, as always, because, you know, you guys imply that I can fly anything with this. Just calmly go in. Because I swear the throttle on this is monstrous. Hey, that wasn't too bad. That was a pretty nice one, actually. Okay, so where's our next destination? Molotsky Port. Okay, Molotsky Port, destination set. We'll just get out of here. jump to, well, give or take light speed and travel over there. It's not that far, 3.4 thousand.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are reminded
Yeah,
to
3.4
observe
thousand
safe
light seconds,
speed
that's
when
not
traversing
too
the
far.
docking bay.
I mean, that is ridiculously long in terms of how much distance that
Landing
is,
gear retracted.
you know, in the real world. But for the most part, this is a really small distance in Elite Dangerous. Like, just turn ourselves around. Take a couple of minutes to travel over. And there it is, Locksley Port, just outside the star. And we can land. Not a problem. So, what's new with you guys? Much new? Same old, dealing with human malware and being bored, stuck indoors until the day's end, because there's nothing else that we can really do. It sucks, doesn't it? I have been so bored lately. There's so much that I'd love to do, but can't. Luckily, I go ahead and make a small career out of making YouTube videos, which means I can go ahead and rant at times like this and say, hey, if nothing else, at least I've got something that keeps me busy. Just come in slowly here, because we're not facing the right way, and take 5 minutes and then nearly
Docking
crash.
successful.
Refuel,
Engines disengaged.
drop off our cargo, and hopefully get the hell out of here. Right, so next destination is Deacon Star. I wonder why they call it Deacon Star rather than just, you know, Deacon. Like, I'm assuming that they named Deacon Star because it was Deacon's Star.
Ship released. Engines
But why don't you
engaged.
just call it Deacon? Because it just has an unusually long name for no reason. It's like, why? I don't know.
Landing gear retracted.
So things first, though, we need to get clear of the station. So we're no longer locked to its mass, and then we can go ahead and jump the hell out of here. And after a couple of minutes of flying around Deacon Star, we finally arrive at Mouchez platform. Not too far. It's a nice little place. It's pretty quaint. Sort of like that place that we started off with. And just pull ourselves into land without crashing.
Docking
And there we go.
successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. That is so many... What, we're like halfway? A little under halfway? I'm not sure. We've got enough missions as it is. Drop that off. And we'll go ahead and run on to the next one.
Engines engaged.
See, it's a simple mechanic. It's nice. But hey, it also gives you time to go ahead and chat whilst you're travelling from place to place. Maybe listen to a podcast. Maybe listen to music. Maybe wait for something in the background to finish processing, because that's probably why you're doing it. Why else would you have a few hours to kill unless you've actually, you know, for some reason have a few hours to kill? I know I end up with a lot of hours to kill these days. Okay, Gurney Terminal. That's our next place. As well as a couple of people around it. And in no time, here we are. Right, landing pad 4. Where the hell is it? I can't see it looking. 18, 8, 34, 44, 45. 04, there we go. That's the one thing that I don't like about these huge space stations, is just how hard it can be to go ahead and find your landing pad, especially when there are just a ton of them that are currently active. Like, you know, especially when it's nestled in between two like this one. Just coming not too quickly. Landing gears deployed. Smash onto the deck so we can go ahead and bring ourselves to a stop. You see, it's not crashing, it's actually an emergency stop. Yeah, that's totally what I've been doing. I haven't been crashing, I've just been doing emergency stops to make sure that we don't immediate fly into the, you know. I'm not convincing any of you, am I? I'm probably never going to convince any of you. Also, I hope that you've been enjoying the little new Sunday series with me and Kydros. I really do enjoy making them. It's nice just, you know, be able to go ahead and play a game, not even have to do a voiceover ad afterwards, and then just cut it to go ahead and fit without being too dodgy.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Departure authorized.
Alright. Departure authorized. We'll go ahead and get the hell out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
It looks like someone's getting shot to pieces because they went ahead and... Well, mildly buried the local police force. I tell you, those local constables, they can be a pain. Right, where are we going to this time? Well, looks like we're going to a distant planet, and here we are at Filiance? Yes, Filiance Inheritance. That's a bit of a mouthful. Can't imagine that anybody enjoys having to type that in when they're searching for their destination. It's not. Is it Phillips Province? No. Filiance, and then Inheritance as well. That's a ridiculously long name. God, I would not want to go here
200
often.
meters from touchdown.
Especially because look, it's desolate. There's almost nothing here.
Attention, no visual on landing gear.
Oh, I appear to have forgotten my landing gear and completely missed the fact that they just said no landing gear. Just go ahead, drop down a little bit, go forwards a little bit, and slam into the deck. There we go. Alright, go ahead and drop on this mission, and then carry on once again. Right, where are we going to? Groudika. That's a hell of a name. And I think, oh yay, this is our last place. So we can go ahead and get over there, finish up, and then we should be done. Not bad. Hit that launch button, and let's get the hell out of here. So yeah, I hope that you guys have been enjoying this video. I know it's a little bit of a more relaxed video, and I usually struggle with these because what do you talk about? Because there's not much happening on screen. You might as well start talking about other things like apples,
Landing gear retracted.
bananas. Well, I don't know. If that made a stupid mistake once. I don't know. What do you talk about? You know, you just end up talking whatever the hell you end up talking about. It's kind of annoying, but it's also kind of good. I haven't decided which one it really is though. But anyway, and without too much time, we arrive in Groudika, how the hell you say it, at Kludskep, and I'm probably butchering these to no end, but what do you know, I'm human, I will butcher everything. And I hope that you guys have, been enjoying this video, because it looks like we're finally going to have to come to an end, and well, I'm going to have to start calling the video sooner or later.
Maintain current rate of descent.
So, yeah,
Scan detected.
it's a bit of a more relaxed video than usual. Hey, it is what it is, and to be honest, I just want to just play a bit of Elite on the channel because I want to play more of it. It's just a matter of getting time to half the time. But with that, let's cut it here. So like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Any thoughts or questions, leave them in the form of a comment down below. Check out my Discord, which is honestly amazing. The guys there will love it. Hit that Patreon, maybe that Facebook, and that Twitch. Seriously, they're great places. All of which description down below. Hit that subscribe button for more notifications from me. As always, this is the 117th Con signing off. Stay safe, folks, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, ta-ra.